Hello and warm welcome all of you to this session, fantastic session, and today we are going to practice these 4 chapter in one go, right? तो हम particularly इन sessions में करने क्या वाले हैं, हम इन sessions में basically as much as possible अपने आप को ग्रेड करेंगे in terms of the content of the chapter, right? जो chapter मैंने आज लिए हैं that is coal and petroleum, combustion flame, right? Acid, bases and salt and physical and chemical change. So we have Mickey, Kashish, yes we are on. Then we have yes Muddu. Hello everyone. कैसे हो आप सभी? I hope मैं audible हूँ सभी को. I hope सभी बच्चे सेट हैं क्लासेस के लिए. Yes Kashish, I was in another class beta. That's why this session has started a little late. But don't worry, we are on top of understanding things, right? So एजेंडा क्या है हमारा आज का? लेट्स जॉट डाउन आवर टुडेज एजेंडा, राइट? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गेट अ ब्रीफ आइडिया ऑफ मेंशन चैप्टर्स, राइट? तो जो भी मुझे चैप्टर पढ़ना है सबसे पहले मुझे उन चैप्टर्स का ब्रीफ आइडिया लेना है कि मैं पढ़ने क्या वाला हूं, है ना? तो आपको मैंने बता दिया 4 चैप्टर्स के ऊपर हम काम करने वाले हैं, राइट? पहला चैप्टर कौन सा है? कोल एंड पेट्रोलियम, कंबशन फ्लेम, एसिड बेसिस सॉल्ट एंड फिजिकल एंड केमिकल चेंज. देन हमें फोकस करना है कॉन्सेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग के ऊपर. इन पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर्स में जो कॉन्सेप्ट हैं हमें उनके ऊपर भी काम करना है, राइट? यस प्रियमदा, आपको क्लासेस मिल सकती है ऑनलाइन क्लासेस क्लास 6 से ही. हमारे पास कॉन्सेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, राइट? क्वेश्चन सॉल्विंग अप्रोच आपकी डेवलप होनी चाहिए. राइट? सो विद दिस सेशन आई विल बी ट्राइंग कि आप सभी के क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने के जो स्किल्स हैं वो डेवलप्ड हों, राइट? देन अप्लाइंग ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट्स. देखो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम हमें ये लगता है कि हमने चैप्टर तो पढ़ लिया है, पर जब उन चैप्टर से क्वेश्चंस आते हैं तब हम अटक जाते हैं, राइट? ऐसे इसलिए होता है क्योंकि हम क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो हम उन कॉन्सेप्ट को जो हमने सीखा है वो कैसे अप्लाई करेंगे क्वेश्चंस में, हम उसके बारे में बात करने वाले हैं, राइट? देन एग्जाम ओवरव्यू. राइट? सो एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कैसे इन चैप्टर्स को हमें देखना है, राइट? देन हम ये भी देख लेंगे कि कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हो सकते हैं इन पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर से, जो आपको हेल्प करेगा ओलंपियाड में, जो आपको हेल्प करेगा आपके स्कूल एग्जाम में. डेफिनेटली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ फैंटास्टिक सेशन. ओके, सो क्या डिस्कस होगा मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी बताया है, चीज़ें को ढंग से समझाने की कोशिश करी है. इन 4 चैप्टर्स के ऊपर हम काम करेंगे, राइट? सो कौन कौन चैप्टर्स है हमारे पास? कोल एंड पेट्रोलियम, combustion flame, acid, bases and salt, and physical and chemical change. Right, so we have to work on it. So with the starting of the session, first of all we need to understand that we are conducting this score, a kind of scholarship test for all of you, so that you get the best of the exposure, where there's a possibility of earning scholarships like getting a NASA trip, you'll be getting cash rewards, then 100% up to 100% scholarship you may get some gadgets also. So this score is going to help you a lot. Fantastic work Kashish. So Kashish will be trying to cover up 4 chapters, right? So first of all, how you are supposed to do that? Start on the registration, then fill your form, pay your fees, and attempt your test, right? With this, you will be able to get an idea about your knowledge level, and yes, by this test, there's a chance that you may getting some prizes also and getting your course at a very nominal rate, right? So this is the scholarship test we are talking about. It is the India's brightest, right? Begin their journey with. That is your score test. You may get a cash reward there's a cash reward of up to 2.5 crore. There's a scholarship around 350 crore, right? There's NASA trip, exciting gadgets are there, and yes, up to 100% scholarship, right? So all are requested to register for this, right? And yes, if you are new to this channel, just like it, comment, share with your friends, and yes, subscribe, most important, everyone, right? So don't forget to register for your score. What is the exam date, sir? Exam date is 28 September and 12 October. And you have to register at this particular website. I am giving you time. Also, link is in the description box. You just need to check that also. You will be able to use it. Okay. So what is score? Score is national level scholarship exam, right? This is exam being held at national level, pan India, right? Where we will be understanding what sort of students we have, and we are conducting this test to find out what sort of support you need, and what is the excellent part you have. With this test, you will be also able to understand that where you are standing, right? So this is being conducted for grade 3 to 12, right? Who is conducting? This is being conducted by Sri Chaitanya, right? And what is the format here? Format is online also and offline also. So whichever way you are comfortable, you can go for that. Okay. Then what is the goal? To identify and reward academic talent. ठीक है, आप में से कोई भी ऐसा बच्चा है जिसमें सच में कैपेबिलिटी है, राइट, और वो डिजर्व करता है कि उसकी प्रिपरेशन बहुत अच्छी हो. इस तरह के टेस्ट आप सभी को हेल्प करेंगे टू परफॉर्म, ठीक है, विदाउट एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रेशर, राइट, क्योंकि यू विल बी गेटिंग अ सपोर्ट, यू विल बी गेटिंग एनी extra sort of support in terms of finances, morally also, and there will be counseling also, right? So first of all, most important, right, बहुत ज़्यादा chances हैं कि up to 100% scholarship मिल सकता है आपको, right? Then if you are joining this score, आपको मौका मिल सकता है इंडिया के ब्राइटेस्ट बच्चों के साथ कॉम्पीट करने का. देखिए एक बात समझिए, समझने की बात सिंपल सी है कि जब हम तैयारी करते हैं, एनवायरनमेंट का बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करता है, राइट? अगर मैं अकेले तैयारी कर रहा हूँ तो मैं रिलैक्स्ड हूँ, क्योंकि रेस में मुझे लग रहा है कि मैं अकेले दौड़ रहा हूँ. आई थिंक दैट आई एम द ओनली पर्सन हु इज रनिंग इन दिस रेस, राइट? लेकिन वास्तव में बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो सेम तरह की सेम पैटर्न की तैयारी कर रहे हैं. अगर मैं उनके टच में नहीं हूँ, मुझे अपना लेवल मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा, मुझे ये मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा कि मैं कहाँ स्टैंड कर रहा हूँ, मुझे अपने ऊपर कितना काम करना है, राइट? एंड अगर मेरे अंदर टैलेंट है, डेफिनेटली आई डिजर्व सम कैश प्राइजेस एंड एक्साइटिंग गैजेट्स, राइट? तो ये कैश प्राइजेस, एक्साइटिंग गैजेट्स विल डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बूस्ट माई मोरल ऑल्सो. अगर मैं डिजर्व कर रहा हूँ, अगर आप डिजर्व कर रहे हो तो आपको मिलना चाहिए, है कि नहीं? और जो बच्चा डिजर्व करता है उसको जब इस तरह की गैजेट्स जो हैं उसको एक्स्ट्रा हेल्प करते हैं टू स्टडी, राइट? देन व्हाट यू गेट? रिकॉग्निशन ऑफ योर टैलेंट, गैजेट्स, रिवॉर्ड्स, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम एक्सपोजर. तो ये चीज़ें कहीं ना कहीं, ठीक है, आपको बहुत हेल्प करेंगी, ठीक है, टू इन टर्म्स ऑफ इम्प्रूविंग योर ओवरऑल अकाडमिक कैपेबिलिटीज, ठीक है। ये जो बच्चा आईआईटी जा रहा है ना बेटा, वो 1 साल 1.5 साल 2 साल पढ़ के नहीं जा रहा है, ये बात समझ लो। वो तैयारी अपनी बचपन से ही स्टार्ट करता है ना। सो व्हेन यू आर स्टार्टिंग अर्ली देयर इज अ वेरी हाई चांस यू मे गेट इनटू आईआईटी। आईआईटी प्रिपरेशन 1 साल 2 साल की नहीं होती है, ठीक है। आपको अभी से ही अपने ऊपर काम करना है, ठीक है। तो जो आप अब मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ, सर क्या हम अभी से 11th 12th के लिए पढ़ लें? नहीं, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ आप जिस भी ग्रेड में हैं उस ग्रेड की कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी आपके पास होनी चाहिए, ठीक है। आप यकीन नहीं करेंगे 10th के सवाल भी आईआईटीज में आ जाते हैं। तो अगर आपके पास कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी नहीं है तो आप अटक जाएंगे वहाँ पे, क्योंकि आपको लगेगा ये सवाल तो आसान है, ये तो कभी आना नहीं चाहिए। तो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप हर ग्रेड को, हर लाइफ के हर क्लास को इंपॉर्टेंस दें, उसको थॉरली सीखें, उस पर्टिकुलर ईयर में उस चैप्टर पर काम करें, उस कंटेंट पे काम करें, एंड डेफिनेटली यू विल सी एंड दैट यू विल बी गेटिंग इनटू द बेस्ट ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशंस, राइट। कौन कौन अप्लाई कर सकता है, उसके बाद बात आती है कौन कौन अप्लाई कर सकता है। एलिजिबल हैं ग्रेड 3 to 11 के बच्चे, राइट। फ्रॉम ग्रेड 3 to 11 यस यू कैन अप्लाई इट। मोड क्या है इस टेस्ट का? ऑनलाइन भी है एंड ऑफलाइन भी है, राइट। एग्जाम डेट्स सर 28 September एंड 12 October, एंड this registration is free at srichaitanyascore.com. So you have to register at srichaitanyascore.com. This is the website. नोट कर लीजिए इस वेबसाइट को, यहाँ जा करके आप रजिस्टर करिए, राइट, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, देयर इज नो चार्ज ऑफ इट, है ना। जब कोई चार्ज नहीं है तो मुझे अपने स्किल्स को टेस्ट करने में क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही है? आई कैन टेस्ट ना, है ना। तो आप अपने स्किल्स को जरूर टेस्ट करें, बिकॉज यहाँ आपके ऊपर कोई बाउंडेशन नहीं है दैट यू हैव टू पे समथिंग। उल्टा अगर आप अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं दैट देन यू मे गेट सम कैश प्राइजेस ऑल्सो, है ना। सो ये रहे बेटा टेस्ट के कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट डेट्स। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कब है टेस्ट सर? 28 सितंबर को, 28 September। लास्ट डेट टू रजिस्टर इज 26 September। स्कोर 2025 टेस्ट 2 का कब होगा डेट सर? वो है 12 October। उसका लास्ट डेट क्या है रजिस्ट्रेशन करने का? 10 October। तो टेक्निकली मेरे पास 2 टेस्ट है, एक 28 को है, एक 12 को है ना। तो अब ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, कई बार एग्जाम के डेट्स चेंज हो सकते हैं, वो डिपेंड करेगा किस एग्जाम सेंटर पे आप टेस्ट दे रहे हैं, आप भारत के किस कोने में हैं, राइट। अकॉर्डिंगली यू विल बी गेटिंग योर टेस्ट डेट, ओके। कब होगा एग्जाम सर? देखो डिफरेंट क्लास के टाइम, कितने ड्यूरेशन का एग्जाम होगा? 5th क्लास के बच्चे का क्लास की टाइमिंग कितनी है? 60 मिनट। 6th and 7th का 75 मिनट। 8th to 11th इज 120 मिनट, राइट। सो अगर आप अभी अभी जुड़े हैं बेटा, फटाफट से लाइक करिए, कमेंट करिए, शेयर करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए इस चैनल को, सो दैट हमें भी आइडिया रहे कि हाँ आप हैं, ठीक है। फॉलो अस ऑन आवर सोशल प्लेटफॉर्म, राइट, दीज आर सोशल प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे आप मेरे साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, right, and definitely you will be able to learn a lot of things with us, right, in this journey. If we are sticking together, we are coming together, we are getting attached with the learning part, definitely you will be upgrading yourself, okay. So ये तो हमने बात करी किसकी? हमारे स्कोर की इंफॉर्मेशन की, क्योंकि आप अभी पहली बार आए हैं। तो लेट मी फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी इज लेट मी टेल यू ऑल दिस थिंग्स, राइट। नाउ अब बात आती है चैप्टर की। चैप्टर शुरू करेंगे हम, है ना। तो लेट मी ओपन द स्लाइड चैप्टर ऑल्सो, ओके, जस्ट गिव मी अ मोमेंट। Just give me a moment, students. I need just 2 minutes to bring your class. Okay. So now okay. So chapters which we are going to study now is coal and petroleum, combustion flame, right, physical and chemical change, and acid, bases and salt. So this is the four chapters which we are going to focus on, right. So you all know now all these things. Let's start with the first chapter, that is coal and petroleum, right. तो बेटा बेस्ट वे ऑफ रिविजन क्या है, बेस्ट वे ऑफ लर्निंग क्या है, चार चैप्टर को हमें क्विकली निपटाना है. वी शुड प्रैक्टिस इट थ्रू क्वेश्चंस, right. Here's the first question. The process of coal formation from plants material involves various stages. Which stage comes before the formation of bituminous coal? Anybody? Can you all answer? I have a question. Now this question is also checking your knowledge of this chapter, coal and petroleum. Can you all answer in the chat section? Yes? Everyone? What is the right answer here? Kashish saying B. What about others? So basically कोल बनता कैसे है? देखो कोल जो है large land trees and plants when they were submerged, then when they were buried under the earth due to natural activity millions of years ago, around 300 millions of years ago, right. As they sank deeper and deeper due to combined action of high temperature, high pressure and in the absence of air, they were slowly converted into coal. इस प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? कार्बोनाइजेशन, राइट. कोल के बहुत सारे फॉर्म होते हैं, पीट, लिग्नाइट, बिटुमिनस, राइट, देन एंथ्रासाइट. सबसे यंगेस्ट कोल पीट है, फिर लिग्नाइट है, फिर बिटुमिनस है, फिर एंथ्रासाइट है. अकॉर्डिंगली कार्बन का परसेंटेज भी होता है, राइट. सो राइट आंसर इज बी, लिग्नाइट इज द राइट आंसर. वेरी गुड कशिश, गुड वर्क. सो आप देख रहे हो मैंने क्वेश्चन लिया, क्वेश्चन के थ्रू आपको कार्बनाइजेशन समझा दिया, कोल का आइडिया मिल गया कि कोल बनता है लार्ज लैंड प्लांट्स एंड ट्रीज के बरी होने के कारण, राइट. दे वर स्लोली डिकम्पोज्ड इनटू कोल, राइट. Naphthalene balls are obtained from coal tar and are used as, everyone. So how do we obtain okay, naphthalene balls are obtained from coal tar. It is saying कि जो आपका कोल टार पहले तो कहाँ से मिलता है वो समझना होगा आपको, है ना. जब हम कोल का डिस्ट्रक्टिव डिस्टिलेशन कराते हैं, when we carry out destructive distillation of coal, तो क्या मिलता है? कोल गैस, कोल टार एंड कोक. ये जो कोल टार है इसमें 200 से ज्यादा कंपाउंड होते हैं. वेरी गुड कशिश, राइट. नाउ दिस कोल टार से मुझे एक कंपाउंड मिला, वो है नेफ्थलीन बॉल. ये कहाँ यूज होगा? क्या मॉस्किटो रिपेलेंट है? नहीं. हनी बी रिपेलेंट है? नहीं. स्नेक रिपेलेंट है? नहीं. मॉथ रिपेलेंट है? हाँ. सी इज द राइट आंसर. यस, इसको एज अ मॉथ रिपेलेंट हम यूज करते हैं. सी इज द राइट आंसर एवरीवन. ओके, what is the underlying principle based on which fractional distillation is carried out? फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन कराने के लिए बेसिक प्रिंसिपल क्या यूज होता है? एवरीवन, कैन यू ऑल प्लीज आंसर. व्हाट इज द बेसिक प्रिंसिपल इन्वॉल्व्ड इन फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन? एवरीवन, can you all please answer? All the 8 students, all the 8 concurrent viewers, you all are requested to participate. Yes, Can you all please answer? देखिए फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन या फिर डिस्टिलेशन ही प्रोसेस की बात करूं, दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन difference in boiling point. Right, अगर component अगर उनके boiling point difference होगा तो उनको आप separate कर सकते हो. Right, now ये difference in boiling point पे dependent है, लेकिन आपको समझना पड़ेगा. डिस्टिलेशन की बात करें, क्या फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन भी इस पे डिपेंडेंट है? हाँ जी, इस पे ही है. तो डिफरेंस क्या है दोनों में सर? डिफरेंस ये है कि अगर मान लो दो कंपोनेंट है ए और बी, इसका मिक्सचर है, अगर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डिफरेंस लेस देन 25 केल्विन या 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस है तो क्या यूज करेंगे? फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन. राइट, अगर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डिफरेंस ग्रेटर देन 25 केल्विन है तो आप सिंपल डिस्टिलेशन यूज करोगे. So this is all about this question. Answer is difference in boiling point of compound, right? Not density, Kashish, right? So A is not the right answer. Others also need to participate. Match the item given the column 1 with the item in the column 2 and choose the correct answer using the quotes given below. Yes. So what is the right answer here? The question is all yours, everyone. Look at the question. Think about the answer. Yes. Everyone, can you all predict the answer here? Yes. Can you all predict the answer? Only Kashish is answering. What about others? Premda, Shreya, Madhu. All of you need to answer, beta. Petroleum gas in liquid form. Natural gas, petroleum, paraffin wax. See, natural gas is my CNG, right? Petroleum is the black gold, or you can say liquid gold. Paraffin wax can be used to make vaselines. Petroleum gas in liquid form, LPG, right? So A ka 2, okay, and B ka 3. So this is matching. C ka 1, yes. So this is the answer. C ka 1 and D ka 4, right? So C is the right answer. Very good, Kashish. Good work. Which of the following has the highest calorific value? Everyone. So question is all yours. Can you find out which of the following will be having highest calorific value here? Class, can you find out and tell me? All of you, Kashish, can you all please answer that which one of the following is having a highest calorific value? What is calorific value, sir? First of all, you should know. So calorific value is the amount of energy in joules, kilojoules produced on burning 1 kg of fuel, right? So what is the formula? Amount of energy produced upon mass of fuel taken, right? So out of this, which one will be having almost highest calorific value? Answer is LPG, right? So LPG have highest calorific value. it is around 55,000 kilojoule per kg. And when you, very good Kashish. So when you burn LPG, large amount of energy is released which can be utilized to make food. The gas that is the cause of explosion in coal mines, everyone, what is the cause of explosion in coal mines? So we have a question now, the gas that is the cause of explosion in coal mines. All of you please tell me the answer. Yes. So the gas that is the cause of explosion in coal mines: methane, carbon monoxide, hydrogen, carbon dioxide. You must have heard about this, that sometimes coal mines catches fire. So why does coal mines catches fire? This is the question we have. Yes. Answer is methane gas. Methane is a natural gas, right? Sometimes along with coal mine you will see the release of methane gas, and this methane gas can do the explosion, right? Can catch fire and can be very explosive. Okay, right answer is A. So now let us move toward combustion flame. But before that, before this, in coal and petroleum, let's take an overview. First of all, we know what is fuel. Anything which can be burned to produce energy is called fuel. Fuel could be solid, liquid and gas. Then we learned about the calorific value of a fuel, right? How much energy is produced. Then we know that these coal and petroleum are fossil fuels obtained from dead plants, dead remains of the animals and plants, right? Petroleum is also called black gold, obtained from when large marine plants and animals were buried in the seabeds millions of years ago. Coal is obtained from large land plants and trees. Okay. Moving to combustion flame, I have a question now. Rajesh takes three substances X, Y and Z. On heating, the substances burn at different temperature. He finds out that X catches fire immediately upon heating. On further heating of Y and Z, he observes that Y catches fire while Z does not. The correct arrangement of X, Y and Z in the order of the ignition temperature. Everyone, do the question. Yes, all of you. The question is all yours. Please do it. Class, can you all do it? Rajesh has three substances X, Y and Z, right? Different substance burns at different temperature, and he is finding that X is catching fire immediately upon heating, right? And on further heating Y and Z, Y catches fire, then Z does not catch fire at all, right? So which one is most reactive? I think X is most reactive because it is catching fire immediately, then Y, then Z, right? This is the order of the reactivity, everyone. This is the order of reactivity, that which one is going to catch fire how easily. Right answer is, wait. Okay, this is the order of reactivity. We have to choose in terms of ignition temperature. If X is more reactive, then Y is more reactive than Z. This is the most reactive, lowest ignition temperature, then Y and then Z. Yes, D is the right answer. Very good, Kashish. D is the right answer. Shyam was cooking potato curry on chulha. To his surprise, he observed that the copper vessel was getting blackened from outside. It may be due to, yes. So what is the reason that copper vessel is turning black, everyone? Yes. Can you predict the reason why the vessel is turning black from outside? All of you. What could be the possible answer, everyone? Can you all predict the answer? Exactly. Whenever incomplete combustion of fuel happen, right, it is going to produce unburnt carbon particles, and these unburnt carbon particles are the reason for the blackening of the outside of the container. So C is the right answer. Improper combustion of the fuel. C is the right answer. Two glass jars A and B are filled with carbon dioxide and oxygen gases. So technically I have a two glass jar, okay, A, B. This is filled with CO2. This is filled with O2. A lighted candle is placed simultaneously in each jar. Okay, so I am placing a candle in each jar. It is lighted candle. Which candle will remain lighted for a longer time and why? So you have to think about which candle is going to light for a longer duration. Yes, Kashish and other students, question is all yours. I have made a diagram also for the better understanding. Can you predict the answer here? All of you. See, CO2 does not support combustion. If CO2 is not going to support combustion, if I am putting my candle in that, what will happen? Right, it is going to extinguish. Right. However, in O2 is a supporter of combustion, and when you put your candle in that, it will remain lighted. Okay. So B is the right answer. Jar B, because oxygen support combustion better than carbon dioxide. Okay. So B is the right answer. Okay. 70 kg of fuel. Okay, we need to understand one more thing also. What is combustion? Whenever you burn your fuel, it is going to combine with the oxygen, giving you carbon dioxide or water, right? Followed by energy. Okay, this energy could be in the form of heat, light, okay, or both. 70 kg of fuel was completely burned for an experiment. The amount of heat energy was found to be 1,40,000 kilojoule. So can you calculate the calorific value? Very good question. Everyone do it. So what will be the calorific value here of the fuel? Find out, all of you. You just need to solve it. 71 ja, 72 ja. Answer is 2000 kilojoule per kg. Right? Answer is B. 2000 kilojoule per kg. Which of the following fuel has the highest calorific value? So which of the following fuel will be having highest calorific value here? Can you find out, all of you? Yes. Which of the following will have highest calorific value here? Natural gas, LPG, coal gas, hydrogen gas. Very beautiful and very easy question. Exactly, hydrogen gas is the right answer. Okay. If the calorific value of the coal is 25,000 kilojoule per kg, how much energy will be produced on burning 2 kg of coal? All of you. If the calorific value of coal is 25,000 kilojoule per kg, how much energy will be produced by burning 2 kg of coal? Everyone. if 1 kg is generating 25,000, 2 kg will generate twice of it, 50,000 kilojoule. Very good. B is the right answer. Sarah accidentally spilled some cooking oil on the stove while preparing dinner. What is likely to happen next? Everyone? Can you all please answer what will happen? As Sarah has accidentally spilled some cooking oil, right, on the stove while preparing for dinner. Cooking oil will burn with flame. Cooking oil will evaporate without visible flame. Cooking oil will become red hot. Cooking oil will turn into water. Everybody please answer. Kashish, very good beta, you are very much active. बाकी बच्चे भी actively participate करें, right? सिर्फ एक बच्चा ही active है जो मैं देख पा रहा हूँ. बाकी बच्चे you are just silently observing the class. That is not right. So please be active in the sessions, right? Make mistakes. Feel free to make mistakes. What is the right answer here? अगर मैं कुकिंग ऑयल को किसी फ्लेम में डालूंगा तो क्या होगा? ऑयल क्या है एक प्रकार का? ऑयल इज अ टाइप ऑफ फ्यूल, right? So when you're going to burn that fuel, what will happen? What will happen when we burn the fuel? Exactly, the cooking oil will be burning with a flame, right? Because oil is a volatile fuel, and you will be able to very easily burn it, right? Oxide of which element is present in the acid rain? Oxide of which element is present in the acid rain? Carbon, nitrogen, sulfur. All of you? See, I think carbon dioxide is already present. Please understand. Carbon dioxide is already present in our environment. Water can combine with it, form carbonic acid. But majorly acid rain is obtained by the nitric acid. Acid rain is formed by nitric acid, by sulfurous acid, sulfuric acid. So I think this carbon is a common element we have in our atmosphere, but nitrogen sulfur is more dangerous. 2 and 3. D. Kashish, what about D? Everyone, what about D? D is the right answer. Okay, consider the consequences, consequences of greenhouse effect: existence of life on Earth, melting of ice on Earth's pole, flood on low-lying areas of the Earth, warmth of the Earth. So what is going to happen as a consequence of greenhouse effect? Everyone, read it properly. Think about the answer. What would be the consequence of greenhouse effect? Class. Okay. See, life is possible because of greenhouse effect. I agree with it. Melting of ice on Earth pole can happen. Floods on low-lying areas, warmth of the Earth. Right answer is all of the above. All points are correct here, because existence of life will happen because of this greenhouse effect only. Just because of the trapping of the heat, our Earth gets the optimum temperature for the flourishing of the ecosystem. Then excess of greenhouse gases is going to melt the polar glaciers, and that will be increasing the sea level, right? And what will happen? That will cause flood on the low-lying area, and all this is happening because of warmth of our earth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all points are correct here. Incomplete combustion of methane forms what? So what will happen, sir, if you burn methane in insufficient amount of oxygen? Right? So what is going to be produced when insufficient amount of oxygen is given to your methane? Everyone, please answer. So right answer is carbon monoxide. When insufficient amount of oxygen is there, incomplete combustion always produces carbon monoxide plus. Remember, incomplete combustion produces carbon monoxide, complete combustion produces carbon dioxide. Talking about now acid, bases and salt, I have a question now. Acid releases hydrogen ion in water. Reason: acid turns red litmus blue. Okay, can you tell me the right answer here? Yes, Kashish and other students. I have a question from acid, bases and salt. Now can you tell me which one is correct here? See, according to Arrhenius, an acid is a substance that gives you H plus ion in water. Right? This statement is true. Does acid turns red litmus blue? No. Reverse is true, beta. Right? Hello, Nani R. It turns blue to red, not red to blue. Okay. So assertion is correct. Reason is false. C is the right answer. Okay, which of the following is a correct statement, class? Have a look at the question. Don't go with the answer. Think about the question. There might be an error. Very good, Kashish. There might be error, but now can you predict the right answer here? You have to check all the statement and check is there any error here. Sometime I do this intentionally, give you the answer also to check whether you are able to find the right answer or not, or just following the crowd. All of you. Bases taste sour and turns litmus red? No. Acids are bitter in taste and slippery to touch? No. Acid react with metal to release hydrogen gas. Let's talk about it. Zinc react with HCl dilute. We get zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Okay, C is the right answer. Bases are generally non-reactive. No. Right, so right answer is C only. Kashish, true or false? Turmeric remains yellow in both acid and base. All of you. Does turmeric remain yellow in both acid and base? True or false? Class fast. Nani R, Kashish and other students, can you all please answer? Very good. Yes, because turmeric remains yellow in acid, but it turns red in basic. False statement. Find the odd one out. Lemon juice, vinegar, soap solution, tamarind. Which one is odd one out here? All of you fast. Which one is odd one out? Lemon juice, vinegar, soap solution, tamarind. Why? Kashish, why do you think that soap solution is not right here? Rightly kept here, Seth? Yes. Exactly. Rest all are acidic. This is basic. Statement 1. Acid plus base giving you salt and water. Statement 2. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. Yes. Can you all please answer? Exactly. Kishan Rajan, very good. New question we have, acid plus base giving you salt and water. Statement 2, this reaction is called neutralization reaction. Which statement is correct? Which is not? So acid react with the base, form salt and water. This is neutralization reaction. Okay, both statements are correct. Here both statements are true. Next question. All indicator change color in both acidic and basic solution. Turmeric change color only in basic solution. Yes, next question all of you. Please answer. Very good Kishan. Can you all please answer this question class now? This statement is not correct that all indicator will change color in acidic basic medium. No. Turmeric doesn't change in acidic but change basic. Change in basic only. Statement 2 is correct. Statement 1 is false. D is the right answer. A student added phenolphthalein in 2 test tubes. So a student is having 2 test tubes, test tube A, test tube B. Right. This was having some substance. This was also having some substance. This remained colorless. This turned pink. Right. So can you tell me which contain acid, which contain base? Yes. So which contain acid, which contain base class? So test tube A is colorless. It's not changing color because of it containing an acid. Pink is your base. So test tube A is colorless, test tube B is pink. So test tube A is acid, test tube B is base. Yeah, test tube A contain an acid or a neutral solution. C is a better option we have, right? Yes, C is the right answer. Which the following statement is incorrect, everyone? Can you find out, Kishan, Kashish? Which one is incorrect? All of you. Acid turns blue litmus red, bases turns red litmus blue. All acids are dangerous. China rose indicator turns green and bases. All of you. Acid turns blue litmus red. Yes. Bases turns red litmus blue. Yes. All acids are dangerous. No. China's indicator turns green and bases. Yes. C is the right answer. Very good, Kishan. Very good, Kashish. C is the right answer. Which the following is true for methyl orange in an acidic solution? Yes. See, methyl orange turns red in acidic medium. Remember, a cheat code, raw boy. In acid, orange to red. In base, orange to yellow. Rani mixed lime water, that lime water is your calcium hydroxide, in hydrochloric acid, right, in a test tube. The solution turned warm. What type of reaction is happening here? We are getting CaCl2 plus H2O plus heat is generated. So this is an acid reacting with a base. We are getting salt water, and it is an exothermic reaction. What do we call to this type of reaction, everyone? So what do we call such type of reaction, class? Can you all please answer? Exactly, we call this as neutralization reaction. C is the right answer. Nana added dilute HCl to a solution of baking soda. So baking soda is NaHCO3 and they added HCl to it, right? She observed the formation of a gas that turned lime water milky. So they have obtained NaCl, H2O plus CO2. Now this CO2 is reacting with your lime water, turning it milky, right? So which gas is being released? Yes, Kishan, very good. Carbon dioxide. Assertion: a strong acid always has a lower pH than a weak acid. Reason: pH is directly related to strength of the acid. Yes. Can you all please answer? Yes, everyone. A strong acid has always a lower pH. Is it true? Can we say that pH of a solution is inversely proportional to concentration of hydrogen ion? जितना ज़्यादा H plus ion concentration होगा उतना कम होगा pH, right? So pH बढ़ेगा, concentration of H plus ion क्या होगा? घटेगा. Yes. A strong acid has always lower pH. Yes. pH is directly related to strength of acid and base. Yes. Both are assertion. Reason is correct. Reason correctly explains your assertion. Kashish, why R is false, beta? Why reason is false? Find the odd one out, all of you. Find the odd one out. Yeah. Everyone, can you solve this? This question like little tricky, right? See, basically either the pH is acidic or basic. Acidic, basic, but the only pH 7 is the neutral one here, right? Right answer is B, right? However, this question should be improvised. How? We should give this value as 12, and now pH 7 would be the better option, because then it looks more odd one out. Otherwise we get a 2 option which sounds odd one out. So I am improving the option A as 12, then we can say B is the right answer. Match the column. 2 decay happens because of, everyone? 2 decay happen because of? So 2 decay is happening because of acid. Antacid is an anti to acid, some basic substance. I would say weak base, sorry. Soap is a basic substance. So 1C, antacid is a weak base. 2 का B, right? Third का A. A is the right answer. Find the odd one out. pH paper, methyl orange, baking soda, turmeric. Yes. All of you, which one is the odd one out here? pH paper, methyl orange, baking soda, turmeric. Which one is odd one out? I think baking soda. This is not an indicator. Rest all are indicators. These all are indicator. pH paper is a universal indicator. It can show different colors. Methyl orange is a synthetic indicator. Turmeric is a again natural indicator, but baking soda is not an indicator. So C is the right answer. Match the following column, everyone. Okay. Ant sting. Ant sting contain what? How we can bring, see, ant sting can be, how we can neutralize ant sting. If we are having indigestion, we can have baking soda, right? 2 ka B. So this option is here. Now, ant sting, how we can neutralize ant sting. Bases for relief, I think. We can apply some base to get a relief because ant sting contain formic acid. While the factory waste can be neutralized with the help of lime water. So here is the right answer. All of you, factory waste is treated with acid before releasing it into the river. Acids are base both. Acid can kill harmful bacteria in the river water. Yes. What about both? What about the answer here? Everyone. What about the both statements here? Can you all please answer? Kishan is saying D. What about Kashish? Exactly. Assertion is false because majorly we treat the factory waste with base, not acid. And yes, acid can kill harmful bacteria in water. Slaked lime is used to treat acidic soil. Vinegar is added to basic soil to increase fertility. Yes. Yes, we can use a slaked lime, and vinegar is added to basic soil. Yes, this is also true. Both statements are true. Wait. No, we don't add vinegar. Yes, we add cow dung cake. This is costly thing, na? We should prefer cow dung cakes, not vinegar. However, vinegar is mild acid. It can neutralize our basic soil, right? But commercially we don't use it. Then only statement 2 is incorrect. Okay? Which the following pair is correctly matched. We have to choose the correct match. Indigestion, अगर मुझे indigestion है, क्या मैं सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड ले लूँ? क्या एसिड रेन नाइट्रिक एसिड की वजह से होता है? इंसेक्ट बाइट में क्या कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड लगा सकते हैं, या सॉइल ट्रीटमेंट में मैं एसिटिक एसिड यूज कर सकता हूँ? Exactly, yes, acid rain contain nitric acid. B is the right answer. Chaliye, but now we are running short on time, right? So we'll be working on this physical and chemical change on the next class. Okay? इसी चैप्टर्स यहाँ से हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे. आई होप यहाँ तक आपने पूरा एंजॉय किया सेशन को. क्वेश्चंस को प्रैक्टिस करना है दोबारा से, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू अ लॉट. एनीबॉडी हैविंग एनी डाउट्स नाउ? किशन, कशिश, एनी डाउट्स? चलिए, so that is all in today's session class. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.